Welcome to GWF Action. I'm Trent Lawless.
I'm Basilisk.
And we're here with the hottest action in the galaxy anywhere you'll find today. Tonight we've got 6 huge matches for you fans, including our main event, the Perfect Specimen versus the Overmaster. Can you believe this match just under 3 weeks away from GWF Perennial 39, Basilisk?
First, I have no idea what Perfect Specimen is doing. He's barely over 3 weeks away.
I think the minister of the GWF has stuck him in a no-win situation. He's got no chance tonight against the Overmaster with Monolith looming in the background. Of course, last week we saw him defeat the 3 for his team, Monolith in-game and the Perfect Specimen. Of course, due to technical difficulties, many of you out in the galaxy did not get to see that action, and we do apologize for that, fans. However, some things are out of our control. I believe it was Basilisk's fault.
No, it was that camera dude's fault. He was on off duty for the whole entire time. I was guilty.
I can't believe it. But here we are tonight. We fixed the snafu, and we are ready to go. As we continue this meeting between the FDF and the martial law, notice they've had a feud rolling for quite a while now, Basilisk.
How long has this feud been?
Several weeks, if not months at this point, as these two teams are really on a collision course, I would imagine, for GWF Perennial 39. We've seen them in just about every variation. Tonight we're going to see the quicker Skeever taking on the stronger Tank Mortar.
This is a repeat of a couple matches ago.
I believe that previously we saw Tank Mortar versus Hatch and Skeever versus Climber. So it's nice to see the other partners. And now we'll see which is going to win, the power of Tank Mortar or the speed of Skeever. Skeever's really been impressive of late, wouldn't you say, Basilisk?
I would also say that every show we are going to at least have one FDF versus martial law match.
It certainly feels like it. Of course, tonight, later on, in just a few minutes, actually, oh, nice drop down there. Later on tonight, Wolf will make a return to the GWF Action ring. He's going to be in singles action against Fish. That should be a straight-up brawl. What do you think about that one, Basilisk?
Yeah, definitely a straight-up brawl. And who was excited about that one?
Nice moonsault splash there. I was excited to see Godson back in the ring last week. Of course, some of you missed it. Oh, here comes Sly Drury coming down to help his partner out a little bit. We know from the past that Scourge isn't going to do anything.
Definitely know that.
Oh, and the ref goes down. Now this is the time for martial law to really take advantage, but it looks like Tank Mortar. Oh, there he goes. Oh,
and what is Sly Drury doing down here?
Look at Scourge, he's bleeding.
Scourge always looks like that.
Oh, brass knuckles. As I was about to say before that might be it. Almost knocked him out with those brass knuckles. And now a double team. Come on, Scourge, you can't let that. Oh, whoa. Oh, Crime Lord, that's it. That's got to be it.
Sorry for that display of very, very rudeness.
I'll tell you what, last week we saw an incredible return to the ring, speaking of return to the ring, of Godson. What do you think about him pulling off the win, outsmarting the minister of the GWF, and his numbers advantage? We'll have to get your thoughts on that later, Basilisk. As Skeever picks up the win, you got to give a huge credit, a huge assist there to Sly Drury, don't you?
Definitely.
Without Sly Drury, I'm not sure that decision goes down that way, but the former commissioner of the GWF certainly still has some pull here, and probably greased Scourge's paws a little bit, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. And how Godson won last week, for some of you who mentioned it, he threw the chair to OT, wasn't it?
It was, wearing his riot gear, which of course Godson could not get through and could not damage.
And he acted like he was hit by the chair.
And Scourge disqualified OT. It was classic Great Evil. What a great and smart move from Godson to do that.
And practically everyone heard the minister of the GWF yelling loudly at Scourge.
Oh, I'm not sure that was just yelling. I think there were some words that we're not allowed to broadcast here on television, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Well, here we go, folks. The fans are already up on their feet for Wolf. the living legend of the GWF, a two-time former Galactic champion, the reigning tag team champion. Wolf has done it all. He's even in the Hall of Fame. The only active wrestler on our roster already voted into the Hall of Fame. Now, some will question how that can be possible, especially the Camontians out there, as they have made it almost their religion to hate Wolf. But the living legend of the GWF continues to bring out crowd after crowd, fan after fan, to watch Wolf in action. Basilisk, what do you think about seeing Wolf here tonight?
It's been so long since we've seen him in singles wrestling.
It feels like just yesterday, though. Look at him. The man is incredible, keeps himself in incredible shape. He's going to outlive all of us. There's no question about that. But we've got to be talking, if we're talking Wolf, we're talking in the ring. We've got to be looking forward to these two men meeting with their partners, of course, the Gladiators versus Predators at GWF Perennial 39 for the tag team titles. That's going to be an incredible match, wouldn't you say, Basilisk?
Yeah.
I think the minister of the GWF has kept the Predators out of action the last few weeks and months to hold on to that title match at the Perennial. I think he set the deck for the Gladiators to claim their third tag team championship at Perennial 39. Other people are claiming that there's some secret pact between the Predators and the minister of the GWF. I don't buy it. There's no way Wolf is working with the minister of the GWF. Although he has worked with the Therians before. What do you think, Basilisk? You've dug into the issue.
Well, so far we have found absolutely nothing.
Look at that fight to the forehead. He's just ignoring Scourge. He knows he can't count to 5. He goes right back to it. Classic Wolf. And there's the Savage Face Club in the center of the ring. That could be it. This is going to have to fight out of this. I think he squirmed probably it was a little wet, wouldn't you say? The sweat got him. Oh, double foot stomp. That's a move he's learned from Lope. Which match are you looking most forward to at GWF Perennial 39 at this point? Oh, a Gladiator pile driver.
The main event, definitely.
The main event. Monolith versus Perfect Specimen versus Endgame. I think this is bleeding down there, wouldn't you say? Oh, it doesn't matter because Wolf just absolutely dismantled Fist. I'm not sure the Gladiators are going to be able to top Predators come Perennial 39.
No, probably not. With Savage, Wolf, and
Lope just on top of their game. Wolf has been on fire in 21-39. I don't think anybody predicted them to win the tag team titles. And I know they haven't defended them, but every time we've seen Wolf in the ring, he has looked incredible.
Definitely.
So there's a lot of talk going on that it may be the Predators enjoying a lengthy title reign.
Probably.
Is there a tag team out there you think has got their number? If anybody, I would say it'd be the Gladiators. So we'll have to see how that plans out. There's no question that Wolf has the experience in singles matches, but when you're talking tag team, the Gladiators are one of the best of all time. They're practically bred on Etheria to be great tag team wrestlers. So it'll be interesting to see if Wolf and Lope, two men who know each other better than anybody else, wouldn't you say? Mm-hmm. They're practically the same man.
I think they are.
Whether they can defeat one of the greatest tag teams in GWF history. Speaking of great tag teams, Kenji here, one half of the Titans with Giant Azuma, taking on a former Titan, OT. You know there's a lot of bad blood between these two.
Yeah.
OT turned his back on the Titans to side with the minister of the GWF, was handed the IP title, has been given some great, tremendous matches on GWF Action. And here he is tonight, taking on his former buddy, a man he brought to the GWF, Kenji, the Titan Samurai, a master of the submission hold. If he gets him in that Kimura, well, look at OT. He's doing his own submission hold and grinding him in. If he can get him in that Kimura, I don't think OT can get out of it. We've seen Kenji actually break someone's arm in that Kimura lock. I believe it was Eidolon, was it not, Basilisk? Harbinger.
Yeah, the Harbinger.
So here we are. We'll see if Kenji can take out a little frustration on a former friend. A man who... Oh, nice hit there. Did you say that was a kick or a hit? It went so fast I couldn't tell, Basilisk.
I'd say it was both.
Of course, when you're talking Titans, you've got to be talking a perfect specimen. He's the talk of the galaxy right now. Last week, he scored the pinfall for his team. All he has to do is score a pinfall or submission at GWF Perennial 39 in just 20 days, and he will be the new Galactic Champion. Oh, what a moonsault! Incredible!
Just a punch.
You know, a lot of people say that Monolith is really at a disadvantage going into Perennial 39 because he doesn't have to be pinned to lose his Galactic Championship.
No, he does not.
In a triple threat match, In-Game could pin Perfect Specimen, Perfect Specimen could pin In-Game, and if that were to happen, Monolith would lose the title without being involved in the decision. And certainly the championship advantage. Oh, he's got him locked in. Oh, he's got him pulled back in kind of a crossface hold. Not quite as effective as his Kimura, though.
No.
The championship advantage is completely lost in a triple threat match. And I think that might be the only way to get the belt off of Monolith.
Probably. But then he would probably end up having us return that.
Give up.
Yeah. Oh, he's got him in that Kimura, but OT was able to roll out.
Give up.
But look at Kenji. He just continually applies the submission hold. I don't know. OT might be in trouble here. He and Burning Man have really had an issue of late with the Titans.
Definitely.
I can't tell. It looks like there might be just a little bit of blood on the top of Kenji's head. This is wrestling. They're going to keep going regardless.
Definitely. He's apparently trying to get in his Kimura.
Of course, we've got to talk about the match that was just signed last week.
Give up.
Oh, a nice neck snap. I wouldn't be surprised if he wouldn't do a clincher there like OT uses. But anyways, the match signed last week after Godsend's match, when the Minister of the GWF signed that match at GWF Perennial 39. The Minister of the GWF will return to the ring for the first time in 2139, barring, of course, the Royal Rumble match, to take on Godsend one-on-one. Who you got in that match? The Minister or the Great Evil?
And the Minister is probably going to just keep stacking decks against Godsend. So here's the Minister.
Look at this. Clincher on the floor! Oh my goodness, these former friends are just brawling outside the ring. Godsend will have the deck stacked against him, and we'll have to see what's going to happen when we see those two, possibly the most evil men ever to step in the GWF ring, one-on-one inside the ring. That could be one of the matches I'm most excited to see.
I'm excited to see all of them.
Even End of Days and the Overmaster.
Yeah.
Another win there for OT. Picks up the singles win. Got to give Kenji a lot of credit, though. He looked fantastic tonight.
Yeah. But OT got kicked out of the Kimura.
When he broke the Kimura, I think he broke Kenji's spirits, and that was the end of that match.